We'll start with a very important topic today. We all know that 13 days are left for prelims 2026, right? And because 13 days are left, this is the most important time to prepare for CSAT, to revise CSAT, not start preparing. You must have prepared, but to revise. In today's class, I am going to help you understand the formulas which are required for CSAT. What are the formulas that you must cover? Okay, we'll be solving certain questions so that you understand the pattern. We'll understand the pattern of CSAT also, and we'll understand the syllabus जो आपको जिस पे focus करना है, syllabus which has the maximum ROI. We are going to focus on that as well. ठीक है, this is the agenda of today's class. Let's start. देखो, you don't have to be traumatized for CSAT. There is no need to get scared of CSAT. You have to listen to me very carefully. CSAT is a qualifying paper. When I say it is a qualifying paper, that means आपको 67 से प्लस ऊपर नंबर लेकर आने हैं. यू हैव टू स्कोर मोर देन 67. एम फॉर एटलीस्ट मैक्सिमम 100. Aim karo. If you are good at CSAT, it is not going to be a problem for you. If you think that you are not very strong in analytical things, logical things, where your interpretation is required, where your calculation is required, you think that part is weak, which is normal. ठीक है, don't fret about it. Don't think that, oh god, I'm not going to clear prelims. ऐसा नहीं है. Many students, majority students who are not strong in CSAT, they still end up clearing prelims because they know the mark that we have to achieve somewhere above this particular mark. ठीक है. Now you don't need 150 marks, you don't need full marks. In the next 13 days we are going to build a strong strategy so that you at least cover the 70 mark का threshold, the minimum threshold of 70 mark. वो तो आप cover कर ही लो. ठीक है. So when we talk about CSAT, the high ROI topics are, first is in the quant category. We have percentages, then we have ratio and proportion, then we have average, we have profit and loss, we have time and work, we have time, speed and distance, we have simplification. It is very easy concept, I'll explain it to you. Then we have number system. This is very important. At least two questions you can expect, 2 to 4 questions you can expect from here. And we have the simple interest, compound interest ka basics. No need to go into deeper aspect, just the basic formulas. Then next we have reasoning part. In reasoning, what do we need to cover? Blood relation. Then we need to cover direction sense. If a person is walking this much meter in the north, that much kilometer in the south, right? So घूम फिर कर इतने बजे वो कहाँ पहुंचेगा, that is a direction sense. ठीक है. Then we have syllogism, then we have statement and conclusion, then we have coding, decoding, not the computerized coding. ठीक है. Very easy part. And the most important part is reading comprehension. Now, even if you are weak in quant, I expect you to be stronger in reading comprehension. Why? Because in the last 1.5 years of your preparation, you have read editorials, you have covered the newspaper and current affairs, and you have understood the current affairs. You have tried to set an interlinkage between current and static. After doing all of this in the last 1 year, if you tell me, ma'am, we are weak in reading comprehension, that means you haven't studied properly. I am going to be really brutal and really direct and straightforward today. Even after covering 1 year of your preparation of UPSC, you are telling me RC is weak. That means, to be very honest, you have not studied this year properly. You have to reconsider your preparation, your strategy so far. Because reading comprehension is very direct and simple in CSAT. It is simple. Those of you who have studied UPSCs, those of you who have covered UPSC syllabus with utmost sincerity, I expect and I know that those students, would be fond of reading comprehension. But those who have not covered the current affairs, not read the newspaper, they have just ratified things. Sorry to say, this is the truth. You have to face it. Today or day after tomorrow, or tomorrow, that your preparation was not on par. Okay. Now, low priority topics, what are those? Trigonometry के एक questions आ जाता है, you can escape it. Permutation, combination questions are not coming up from that area. Probability questions are not coming up from that area. These are low ROI topics. These are the high ROI topics that I've told you. Okay, you need to focus on that. Just give me a second. ठीक है. Yes. So now, right now, your goal is not to master the entire syllabus. No. your goal is to maximize your marks per minute. Okay, so we are going to start with percentages. ठीक है, सबसे पहले let's start with percentages. देखो, always remember, write it down, x percentage of y equals y percentage of x. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस. एग्जाम्पल क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं. लेट्स से देर इज अ पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज फ्रॉम 80,000 to 92,000. You have to find the percentage increase. The correct answer over here is 12,000. But percentage increase, they are asking for percentage increase. Just give me a second. Yes, I will. Yes. So they are asking for percentage increase, not the number. So percentage increase will be 12,000 divided by 80,000 into 100, which will be 15%. Clear? यहाँ तक समझ आ गया? Now, second is profit and loss. This is very important again. Profit and loss में, let's say I'm giving you an example question, then I'll discuss the formulas also. Let's say there is a product and a product is bought for rupees 800. It is sold for rupees 920. You have to find the profit percentage. What is the profit? Profit तो हुआ है. You bought something for 800, sold it for 920. There is profit of 120, right? But what is the profit percentage? So first, what is the profit? Profit is of rupees 120. Profit percentage would be this 120 divided by the actual amount, actual price into 100, which is again 15%. That is the profit percentage which has increased. I'm giving you some examples. These are the questions which have come in the last few years. Now, next important question, a topic, which is ratio and proportion. If a is to b equals x is to y, then a upon b equals x upon y. You have to write it down, this formula. I'll give you an example. Let's say the ratio of boys to girls, basic question that comes, is 3 is to 2. So if total students are 60, you have to identify how many girls are there. Okay, कितनी लड़कियां हैं? Ratio of boys is to girl is 3 is to 2. That means total parts will be 5. So how will you find out how many girls are there? 2 upon 5 into 60 equals, because total student is 60 na, 2 upon 5 into 60 equals 24. All right, this is how you will identify the number of girls which are there. Total क्या है? 3 plus 2 5 है. Total is 5. Total हमेशा नीचे आएगा. Okay, then how many girls you have to find? Boys to girl का ratio 3 is to 2 था, तो ratio was 2. 2 divided by 5 into total number of students were 60. 24 girls are there. ओके, अब इसको आप रेशियो का फॉर्मूला लगाकर भी इस पे देख सकते हो, 24 ही आएगा नंबर. ठीक है. अनदर कॉन्सेप्ट विच यूपीएससी आस्क्स इज एवरेज. नाउ लेट्स से इफ आई एम टेलिंग यू एवरेज ऑफ 5 numbers is 18, you have to find the total sum. 5 numbers, average is 18. That means average is what? Somewhere in the middle, right? So here total sum would be 18 into 5 equals 90. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया. दैट इज टोटल. यहीं पर एक और कॉन्सेप्ट आ जाता है, विच इज टाइम एंड वर्क. ठीक है, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूला है दैट यू मस्ट रिमेंबर. लेट्स से इफ ए कंप्लीट्स वर्क इन x days. Okay, so 1 day work will amount to 1 upon x. प्लीज राइट दिस फॉर्मूला डाउन. इस फॉर्मूला को लिख लो. ठीक है. नाउ लेट्स से इफ आई गिव यू अ क्वेश्चन, ए कंप्लीट्स अ वर्क in 12 days and b in 18 days. So question is, how many days together they have worked, right? How many days together? Use this formula. I told you 1 day work would be 1 upon 12. Okay, plus 1 upon 18, which is 5 upon 36. days required will be 36 upon this 36 upon 5 equals 7.2 days. Okay, that would be the correct answer in this case. So this is the example that I am giving you. Basic questions hain, basic logic lagana hai and you have to solve them. Similarly, let's say another important question. ठीक है, एक और बहुत important question, let's try it, which is speed, time speed distance पे करते हैं. ठीक है, time speed distance. Now here you have to remember there is a very important conversion here over here formula that you remember. 1 meter per second equals 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Write this formula down. Now I'm giving you an example. Let's say there is this car which travels at 60 kilometer per hour for 2.5 hours. You have to find the distance over here. You can pause the video and calculate and then come back and go through the answer. Distance here would be 60 into 2.5, which is 150 kilometer. ठीक है, बेसिक था, बेसिक फॉर्मूला लगा के वी हैव सॉल्व्ड इट. अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, ठीक है, एक और इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट देखते हैं, विच इज सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. ठीक है, लेट्स से इफ आई आस्क यू टू फाइंड सिंपल इंटरेस्ट ऑन ₹5,000 at 10% for let's say 2 years. Okay, so simple interest would be 5,000, the principal amount, into 10 into 2 divided by 100, which will be ₹1,000. प्रिंसिपल रेट इंटरेस्ट पता है ना फॉर्मूला बेसिक. यही अगर कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट है, सो लेट्स से इफ आई एम आस्किंग यू फाइंड अमाउंट ऑन ₹10K at 10% for let's say 2 years. Solution would be, amount would be 10,000 into 1.1 power 2 equals ₹12100. बेसिक फॉर्मूलाज है, बेसिक. यहाँ पर मैं आई एम जस्ट शोइंग यू एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ हाउ टू अप्लाई बेसिक फॉर्मूलाज. वहीं एक और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है विच इज नंबर सिस्टम. यहाँ पर यू हैव टू रिमेंबर द डिविजिबिलिटी रूल. ओके, व्हाट आर द डिविजिबिलिटी रूल्स? नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड सम कॉन्सेप्ट, सम नंबर्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, what are the numbers divisible by 2? कैसे पता चलेगा कि if a number is divisible by 2? Last digit is even. Okay, number which is let's say divisible by 3, how will you identify that? Write it down. Sum of digits should be divisible by 3. Underline sum. Okay, divisible by 5, so it will be ending with 0 or 5. ये बेसिक हमने स्कूल में 5th 6th क्लास में समझा था. वी अंडरस्टूड दिस इन क्लास 5th and 6th. Divisible by 9, it would be, the sum will be divisible by 9. These are the basic divisibility rules that you must remember. Okay, एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट है विच आई वॉन्टेड टू टेस्ट. ठीक है, बिकॉज लास्ट 13 days आर लेफ्ट. ब्लड रिलेशन कॉन्सेप्ट है एंड दिस अ वेरी बेसिक क्वेश्चन दैट कम्स. ठीक है, let's say I'll write down the question. A is the brother of B. Okay, and B is the mother of C. How is A and C related? A is brother of B. This is B. इनके भाई हैं A, and इनके बेटे हैं या बेटी हैं C. तो A और C में क्या रिलेशन हुआ? मामा हो गए ना. ठीक है, कीप योर मॉम ओवर हियर एंड सी. आपके मॉम के भाई और आपकी मम्मी आपकी मॉम हैं, आप ऑब्वियसली वो हैं, तो ये भाई जो है वो आपसे कैसे रिलेटेड है? A हो गए अंकल C के. A will become the uncle of C. So this was a glimpse of how basic questions are asked. ये glimpse है कि questions basic कैसे पूछे जाते हैं. You don't have to worry. You don't have to overthink everything. All right. Now let's write down some important formulas that you should remember when it comes to CSAT. Before that, let us first write down some important tips for reading comprehension. These are some important tips that I want all of you to remember. Okay, there are certain rules which I want you to remember. Rule number 1 while solving reading comprehension is you have to read the question first. A paragraph will be given. questions will be given, read the question first. Before, when you read the question, then you go through the paragraph, your eyes will automatically detect the key lines, keywords which are matching to the options in the question. That's how you identify the correct answer instantly. So before reading the passage, you have to quickly see what UPSC is asking. So your brain will automatically try to identify what the topics related to the question which has been asked. ठीक है, what UPSC is asking. ठीक है, what is the tone of the question, what is the inference of the paragraph, what is the conclusion, try to look at the conclusion, what is the assumption with which the paragraph has been set. This will help your brain search for only the relevant information. Okay, do not read reading comprehension like a novel, read it like a detective. Okay, that is rule number 1. Then rule number 2 is you have to identify the author's mood. ठीक है, because UPSC loves asking questions related to tone, attitude, the opinion. Okay, just like editorials, how editorials are set. Okay, you have to understand, is the paragraph very analytical or very critical or very balanced, वो tone identify करना है. ठीक है, now next rule is rule number 3, extreme options. Extreme options are often wrong, and this applies to the GS paper also. Be careful with words like always, never, completely, impossible, only. UPSC always prefers the answer or the correct option to be moderate, to be nuanced. Okay, technology will completely destroy jobs. No, this cannot be the right option. Technology may alter employment patterns, that can be the right option. UPSC कभी extreme नहीं जाएगा correct answer में, हमेशा याद रखना. Then rule number 4, do not, I did this mistake in my first attempt, do not bring your own personal opinion. Okay, only passage matters. आपका क्या opinion है, because this you will, if you are a beginner, you will end up doing this. You will attach your personal opinion while finding the option. No, don't do that. Always remember, your knowledge does not matter in reading comprehension. What matters is what is UPSC asking, and is that the correct answer is present in the paragraph or not. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया. यहीं से आपका एलिमिनेशन मेथड अप्लाई हो जाता है. फोकस ऑन द ट्रांजिशन वर्ड्स, हाउएवर, देयरफॉर, बट, ऑल्दो, डिस्पाइट. ठीक है, तो नेवरदलेस, इन वर्ड्स के ऊपर बहुत फोकस करना है. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन रीडिंग कॉम्प्रीहेंशन. नाउ लेट्स गो टू दी फॉर्मूलाज. अब फॉर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूलाज पे जाते हैं. ठीक है, लेट्स गो ऑन दी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूलाज. So there is a list of formulas that we have created. The link is given in the description box, but still we are going to write those formulas down in this video also. First will be the divisibility rule. ठीक है, this is very important. First we are going to write the number over here, we are going to write the rule over here. Number 2, what will be the divisibility rule for number 2? Last digit would be even. ठीक है, so last digit will be even. For example, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 3, it would be sum of digits will be divisible by 3. So write it down, sum of the digits divisible by 3. 4, in 4 the divisibility rule would be that the last two digits are divisible by 4. So last two digits divisible by 4. ठीक है, 5, last digit will be 0 or 5. Last digit 0 or 5. 7, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू हैव टू डबल द लास्ट डिजिट. डबल द लास्ट डिजिट, देन subtract from the rest. ठीक है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल द नंबर इज 672, डबल द लास्ट डिजिट, 67 माइनस 2 इंटू 2 इक्वल 63. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया. ऑल राइट, डबल द लास्ट डिजिट, 2 को हमने डबल कर दिया ना यहाँ पर. सिमिलरली जब हमने 5 का देखा था, 135 नंबर है, लास्ट डिजिट 5 है, डिविजिबल बाय 5. ठीक है, 4 के केस में 516 इज द नंबर फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो इसमें था लास्ट टू डिजिट्स डिविजिबल बाय 4, दैट मीन्स 16. यस, 16 इज डिविजिबल बाय 4. ठीक है, 4 4 जा 16. ठीक है, सिमिलरली 3 है. एग्जाम्पल 237, सम ऑफ डिजिट्स डिविजिबल बाय 3. 2 प्लस 3 प्लस 7 इक्वल्स 12. 3 4 जा 12. यस, इट इज करेक्ट. समझ गए मेरी बात? ऐसे डिविजिबिलिटी रूल अप्लाई करने हैं. ऑल द इंपॉर्टेंट रूल्स आर हैव आई हैव कंपाइल्ड इट डाउन इन अ व्लॉग एंड द लिंक इज गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. प्लीज डाउनलोड इट, प्लीज गो थ्रू इट. ओके, टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस की बात करते हैं. टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर स्पीड इक्वल्स डिस्टेंस डिवाइडेड बाय टाइम. ठीक है, डिस्टेंस इक्वल स्पीड इनटू टाइम. देखो डिस्टेंस ये ऊपर चला जाएगा, स्पीड इनटू टाइम. ठीक है, टाइम इक्वल्स डिस्टेंस डिवाइडेड बाय स्पीड. okay, this is the basic formula. Let's say relative speed निकालनी है. We have to identify the relative speed. So if the two objects are moving towards each other, towards each other, ठीक है, ऐसे एक दूसरे की तरफ, then speed will add up. Speed adds, speeds add. When moving in same direction में move कर रहे हैं, तो उसमें क्या होगा? फास्टर माइनस स्लोअर. दिस इज हाउ यू कैलकुलेट द रिलेटिव स्पीड. ऑल द इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूलाज, बिकॉज इट विल सेव यू द टाइम. ट्रेन प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाते हैं, यूनिट कन्वर्जन हो जाता है. सारे फॉर्मूलाज मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में इन द ब्लॉग आई हैव लिस्टेड इट डाउन. प्लीज 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 गो थ्रू इट. दीज आर द बेसिक्स जो मैंने आपको बताया ना, हाई ROI टॉपिक्स. दीज आर द बेसिक्स, दीज आर द बेसिक क्वेश्चंस. दिस इज द बेसिक रूल दैट यू मस्ट रिमेंबर. ओके, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया? ऐसी अगर हम सिंपल इंटरेस्ट एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट की बात करें, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में SI इक्वल्स 100p इंटू आर इंटू टी. प्रिंसिपल द ओरिजिनल अमाउंट, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, टाइम इन ईयर्स. इसमें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट है, इफ टाइम इज इन मंथ्स not years, तो you have to use this formula. T equals 12 divided by months. This is basic formula. कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट की बात आती है, अमाउंट कैसे निकालते हैं? P इंटू 1 प्लस R डिवाइडेड बाय 100 टू द पावर n. ओके, अब यहाँ पर एक और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टिप है, मेमोरी टिप याद रखना है. अगर आपको क्वार्टरली अमाउंट निकालना है, क्वार्टरली, देन अमाउंट इक्वल्स P इंटू 1 प्लस compounded quarterly 1 plus R divided by 400 to the power 4 into n. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया? दिस विल बी कंपाउंडेड क्वार्टरली. सो these are the important formulas that you need to remember. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया? सो आई हैव गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स, देयर इज अ लिंक, गो थ्रू द लिंक, ऑल द फॉर्मूलाज आर मेंशन्ड देयर. नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस CSAT PYQ. CSAT के PYQs तो आपको प्रैक्टिस करने ही है. रोज एक पेपर प्रैक्टिस करना शुरू कर दो. यू स्टिल हैव 13 days. विद इन नेक्स्ट 5 days you will be able to solve all the PYQs of the last few years. पिछले लास्ट 5 साल के तो करने ही करने हैं. ओके, बिकॉज बेसिक क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग एंड फोकस ऑन आरसी पे ज्यादा फोकस करना. क्वांट के क्वेश्चंस कम आते हैं, आरसी के बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टाइम टेकिंग होते हैं. इफ यू कैन मास्टर आरसी इन द लास्ट 5 days ना, इन द नेक्स्ट 5 days, ट्रस्ट मी, हाफ ऑफ द बैटल इज वन. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू cover the important parts of CSAT. Make sure that you know कि minimum threshold you have to clear it. Okay, only then you know there are chances कि prelims अपना clear हो जाएगा. ठीक है, वैसे चेक तो दोनों पेपर होते हैं, दोनों पेपर के स्कोर्स आपको पता चलेंगे. यू विल गेट द स्कोर्स इन द मार्कशीट आफ्टर द साइकिल इज ओवर. बट टू क्लियर प्रीलिम्स, क्वालिफाइंग पेपर को क्लियर करना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन फॉर पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन द क्लास.